Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk The Expanse. I loved the last episode for a number of reasons, but let's talk about the information that we learned last episode first. No, you know what? Let's talk about Christian first, because I cannot avoid saying how much I love what her character is doing this season. She's just grabbing the bull by the horns, running with it, laying waste to everybody she speaks to, because she's got Mao in her sights and nothing's going to stop her from taking him down. But she also has learned from her conversation with Aaron Wright, where Aaron Wright basically caved, admitted that he's been working with Mao, admitted that he lost control of the situation, all stuff that Christian already knew. Their whole power dynamics completely flipped on its head. What Aaron Wright did tell us that was new to us was this partnership between Mao and Mars to do further testing of the proto-molecule, finding a way to combine it with human DNA or administer it to people. And the result, the name of the project is Caliban, which is just a sign to me that Mao and Mars both knew exactly what they were doing, because if you know your Shakespeare, Caliban's an important character from The Tempest, and he is literally half monster, half man. He's the only native being to this island that our main characters get shipwrecked upon in The Tempest. And if that's not a parallel for this monster-like life form on Ganymede, I don't know what is. Caliban is the root of so many of our more modern stories, whether it's Frankenstein or cyborgs, any human monster hybrid, werewolves, all have some level of root in the idea of Caliban back from like the 16th century. Well, actually, I guess Tempest was written early 17th century, 1609, something like that. Anyway, my point being, Mars and Mao both know exactly what they're up to. This is why Mars is so keen on keeping Draper quiet, because they know what she saw, and they can't have her telling Earth about it. If word of that gets out, then who knows what happens. But all our optimism at the end of episode 5, when Eros crashed into Venus, and we thought, well, maybe the proto-molecule is destroyed. Maybe there's no more of it. Well, there's still a sample bumming around in the belt, and there is this engineered life form on Ganymede. And is it just a single monster? How many of them are there? What are the further details? Who knows? But neither, like, Mao's gone into hiding and Mars is keeping silent. So yeah, we'll need to learn more about that, and we have to worry because the Rocinante is circling Ganymede, waiting to pick up the crew of the Rocinante, who are down on the surface of Ganymede, trying to find this girl, May, who got taken by the man who may know more about this project Caliban than anybody else. Is he experimenting on May? We don't know, but it's quite possible. And the bulk of the rest of last episode took place on Earth. We don't have a ton of Earth scenes, but we got this great peace summit stuff where Draper was asked to testify, and then she escaped. And she explored modern New York City and got a taste of what she met her first real Earthers. She wanted to get to the ocean. She wanted to see the ocean. This idea of just this giant mass of water, such a foreign idea to somebody who's only ever lived on Mars. But yeah. Again, she had another amazing scene on the beach there. Everything Christian's doing these days is mind-blowingly good, but the conversation that she had with Bobbie was, again, just Chef's kiss, so good. I want to see more of that. It looks like Draper's getting picked up by the Martians. Don't know what her future holds. I feel like she might be getting kicked out of the Marines. First, because of her little outburst during her testimony that they walked back, and then breaking out of the Martian embassy and exploring on her own. Feels like it's a big no-no. It was definitely against orders. So I'm not sure what her future is, what she wants to do next, whether her whole worldview has been shattered or not. Only one way to find out. Let's watch the next episode. This is episode 11 of season 2, and it's called Here There Be Dragons. Okay, that's Jupiter, so I'm assuming we're going to go into Ganymede here. Yeah. But before the mirrors fell, we're going back in time a little.
Dr. Strickland. I just received confirmation they're commencing release within the hour.
Just before.
Doubts this will put him to rest.
Whoa.
Where are we going?
Why did he pick the... Was that like a pea pod or something? What was that?
This is it. I went through here.
Health and safety. Looks like a warehouse.
You didn't even try to stop me from bashing that kid's head in.
Well, you've taught me a lot about futility.
I think I just beat you to it.
If we can prevent it from doing something worse, I don't mind bashing some assholes head in.
This leads to the old station. No one lives there. But it doesn't mean they can't.
Okay.
You need to be ready in case...
In case we don't find her? Look, you haven't lost a child.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
My baby boy was taken from me.
Oh.
It took me a very long time to understand that it wasn't my fault.
This is not my time to stop.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Alright. New Naomi info.
What happened to that girl who knew her duty?
Her fire team got killed by a thing on Ganymede that wasn't wearing a vac suit.
You may have jeopardized the future of Mars, but all you can think about is your peace of mind. Your whole generation is soft. Peace of mind is a luxury that no Martian can afford, especially not a Marine. But you won't have to worry about that much longer.
Yeah. I was afraid that was going to happen. It's not going to push her back into line, though.
Indicator's green. We're good to go.
Her whole worldview, like, she's so disillusioned right now. An undeclared Martian destroyer.
Launching 2.
What are these? Oh, just near-miss probes. So there's life down there.
No, they're gone.
God damn it. We have 2 probes left. What if we cannibalize the shielding from one to reinforce the other?
You know what sailors used to say when their ships went past the end of their maps?
Time for a new map.
Here there be dragons.
There's dragons on Venus?
When the Eris incident hearings are convened, they're going to make you the star of the show.
He had to know that was coming.
Well, that makes sense. If he's not here to pay for his crimes, they're going to take it out on me. Will you speak on my behalf?
Side of you.
Sorry, I shouldn't have even said that.
You'll get through this.
One way or another.
I feel like he's going to commit suicide before this story's over. Are we flashing back, or did she come back? Yeah.
It's time.
No?
What's happening? Apparently they got wind of an OPA block to bomb your transport. All traffic in or out of this airspace has been restricted until further notice.
Who sent the notification?
Came directly from Undersecretary Avasorella's office, sir.
Is that a fact? Turn to your quarters, you can stare at the ocean a little longer.
All right, sweetheart, show me the MCR in no-fly zone.
Jesus.
All right, so no one goes in and no one comes out.
Radio silence.
Okay, girl. God damn it, we gotta get a message down to them somehow.
Incoming MCRN Delta 2735. The Caribou is cleared to dock on Ganymede Station.
Oh. Okay. So what if you can, like, ride in on its shadow?
Where the hell are they gonna dock?
Huh.
Smells like Black Ops to me.
It does. That sounds Caliban related.
Clumsy idiot.
You just give yourself an idea?
Plot a gravity assist trajectory down to Ganymede. No engine, just thrusters.
Oh. Oh, we just use the gravity of the moons to push ourselves closer.
Slingshot time.
Call back to season 1.
I don't want to play anymore.
No. Look closer. It's a chrysalis.
Oh, butterfly.
I split open the casing, and the butterfly came right out. But it couldn't fly. It was supposed to struggle, squeezing its way
This
out
is
of that
John
tight
Locke's
casing,
story to
pushed
Charlie
forward
in
from its
season
body
1 of Lost,
into
in
its
the episode
wings.
called The Moth.
And that way is the unknown. And yeah, there might be scary stuff.
Is that proto-molecule
Magical things.
on the floor and in the walls?
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey! Don't.
Okay, they're just scavengers. It's going to pick up Caliban.
What's on your mind, Sergeant?
I want to know what really happened on Ganymede. And you're going to tell me. What happened to my team?
Court martial.
Firing squad for this.
Were you testing a weapon on us?
Project Caliban. Show the field test.
The drone, you were watching.
The hybrid covered more than 2 kilometers on the ground.
You watched that thing slaughter my team. We were a goddamn sales demo.
It was for the good of Mars.
Captain Martins needs to see you.
Jesus, Bobbie. Oh. She's gone rogue. I love it. Get out quick. Like, where does she go? Like, the best option is... Like, who does she know? Christian? Or does she just, like, go into the wilds of the city, so to speak? She just freaking defected.
You there! That's her! Stop! Stop her! Stop!
Wow.
Martian, you are on UN soil!
I am Gunnery Sergeant Bobbie Draper, Martian Marine Corps. I am requesting political asylum on Earth.
Full-on defection. Full-on defection. Holy crap. Oh, God. Let's go, Alex. This show makes me so happy, guys. Holy crap. This is gorgeous. Oh, I love he's leaning in his chair, like the leaning is doing the steering.
Silent as the night and smooth as silk. Damn. That is a sight to behold.
Yeah, there's... Oh. Hide, hide, hide.
Shit! Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way!
Line of sight is everything. So, I love that blue is like the panic lighting because it's a Martian ship, and blue is Earth and red is Mars. Oh, we're already right here.
Sergeant Draper, when I said I need your help, I didn't mean create a diplomatic incident.
Then you should have been more specific. It was a weapons test. Me and my team, and your Marines too, we were caught in the middle.
Do you know who is involved?
I took that off Captain Martins. He's in on it for sure.
Are you up for a debriefing? We'll try to keep it short.
Give me all the Christian scenes. Oh.
This must be my lucky day.
Wow. No one's seen hide nor hair of him.
There's definitely people inside. Load up.
Give me a gun.
Do you know how to use one?
No, but I'm ready to fight for my daughter.
Don't shoot us.
Don't shoot us. We recognize her from the flashbacks.
Do you like pizza?
Aim is disarm these people.
That's not going to happen.
Where's May?
Oh, jeez.
Hold still. I'll fix you up.
How come I'm the one who always gets shot?
Because you're the one that gave the guy who doesn't know how to use a gun a gun. Do they ever like in cryo or something?
Madam, the Eros experiment was never meant to be an attack on Earth. And I believe that you know that. If you truly have the best interests of Earth at heart, you will meet with me, and we will come to an accommodation. These are my conditions, and they are non-negotiable. Don't refuse this offer. It won't be repeated.
Oh.
That's a fucking trap.
Oh, you're so predictable.
And so are you. He has nothing to gain by killing you. Everything to gain by converting you to his cause.
That's my argument, you know.
All right, fine. It makes no sense that it's a trap, which is exactly why it has to be one.
Yeah.
You're going to accept.
I already did, an hour ago.
Did we put her in cryo? And where's Strickland? He wasn't in the group having pizza. Oh man, how many kids do we have here? Don't open shit. It's got biohazard signs on it. What? Ugh, Drax, come on, man. Why would you have opened it?
It's not May. I don't know who it is.
That's the proto molecule. Don't touch it. Don't touch anything.
They did this for a purpose.
They're making more calibans, I'm assuming. Okay. There's one down, but how many more are there? Oh shit! Holy crap, Amos, you're awesome! What happened in there? Did they unleash a Caliban in there or something? What the hell? Holy crap, so much is happening. Okay, so is this the reinforced single?
Surface touchdown in 5, 4.
Okay, they got it to the surface. Oh shit, there's protomolecule everywhere. Oh crap. What?
The hell was that?
That's the protomolecule, you idiot. It's not a Martian weapon. Caliban, on the other hand, is a protomolecule Martian weapon. Oh crap. So the explosion freed a Caliban for sure.
The alarm we heard was a depressurization alert.
Oh crap.
Something tore the shit out of this airlock.
It's loose. Oh.
Help me. Please.
Like you help that kid in the incinerator? Or anyone on Eros? What was it? You used a protomolecule on children.
You're not gonna get an answer. She's gonna die.
What were
Come
you
on.
doing here?
We made it in our own image. A lot more where she came from.
Is May a Caliban now? How long is the transition process?
Hold on there, buddy.
How come you're always the one getting shot?
How the hell did you find us?
We got the figuring. Maybe they're looking for the exact same thing that we are. So then the Rossi and I, we?
Yeah, he talks to the Rossi.
Anyways, I just decided to come on down and rescue y'all.
We're gonna suit up and come out.
Roger that.
Jem, I'm not going with you.
What?
We have to do good where we can, when we can. I'm going back to make sure the somnambulist is up and running. And I'm gonna help Melissa get as many people off this station as we can before it dies. I wanted to believe we could stop this. We can't.
So she's picking a battle she can fight. Okay.
Take Amos with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Call when you're ready to launch. Prax, go with them.
No, I'm going with you.
Okay. We're splitting up the team. How long is this gonna last?
Chief?
Oh shit.
Vince, come take a look at this.
It's out there.
It sure as hell seems like it's looking at us. What the hell is that thing, Holden?
Suit up. We're going on a hunt.
Oh man. Jeez, this was one episode? Okay, let's process thoughts as they come here. Working backwards, Holden has gotten a lot more... Maniacal's the wrong word, but ruthless is probably pretty appropriate. It's like he said in his conversation with Amos earlier. If he's going to save the world from the proto-molecule, he doesn't mind bashing in the faces of a couple of assholes along the way. He's made the moral decision that he's willing to do some icky stuff for the greater good. And, you know, that's a philosophical debate more than anything else. But it's an interesting transition from where he was, maybe even at the start of the season. He was so much more idealistic, I feel, but he's seen the devastating effects of the protomolecule, and this has kind of changed his personal morality equation, I think. And I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but it's definitely a change, and it's interesting to see. And it makes me wonder whether that affected Naomi's decision to stay behind on Ganymede, because we just broke up the team. Naomi and Amos are staying behind. Holden and Alex are going back to the Rossi along with Prax. I got a funny feeling that Christian's going to meet up with one of these two groups soon. She's going to space to meet Jewel Pierre Mao, and maybe she's even bringing Bobbie with her. I don't know. I don't think Christian will want to leave Draper behind. I think I don't know if Draper would trust anyone else. I feel like those two will stay in close proximity for a while, and if they're both going out to space and we're doing it on a non-UN ship, I don't know. I've got a funny suspicion. I would love to see Christian interact with any of the Rossi crew. I would especially love to see her have a chat with Amos. I don't know why I want to see that so much. But any single one of them would be a super interesting and entertaining conversation. But then all of Christian's conversations are interesting and entertaining. Okay, let's dial it back a little. There are many calibans. They were just what we thought they were. Strickland was running this project, and he was introducing protomolecule to these young kids, including May, apparently. She was at least being suited up for the project. We don't know where she stands in that transition. Like, is that a quick thing? Is that something that takes days, weeks, months? Who knows? But there are calibans. The Martian Navy wants them. Mao is selling them, but it's some sort of partnership as far as their development. And what happened to Bobbie's little platoon was essentially a sales pitch, just like Draper said. That those unidentified drones were filming it. Here, look, see what can happen. I still wonder why they let Draper live. Was it just because a rescue team got there in time? before it could finish her off. It feels like things went so quickly. Like, anyway, interesting thoughts. And Draper has defected. She beat the shit out of that Captain Martins, one of the Martian Marines who certainly knew all about the Caliban project. And then she literally ran for the border. She sprinted out of the embassy into UN territory and begged for political asylum. And bang. Yeah, it feels like her primary motivating factor right now is she's doing this to honor the memory of her team. She feels like they were done terribly by the false testimony she was forced to give, and she wants to do right by them. And I get that. I think it's fascinating. But there's still, like, she's still Martian. She's not renouncing Mars, but she kind of has. Like, I don't feel like her entire worldview is suddenly changed and it's like Mars is evil and Earth is good, because 3 days ago she hated Earth. And you don't just spin 180 like that overnight. That's a long, slow learning curve, and your eyes open to the idea that there's shades of gray on both sides. Now that she's meeting Earthers and understanding Earth's problems, and she's also seeing that not everything Mars does is perfect, but it's still her home, and she still has this dream of seeing it terraformed. And yeah, I'm really curious to see where her head is. I want to see her have like a relaxed conversation that isn't like a debrief of a political refugee. I want to see her like having beers with Naomi, just shooting the shit, something like that. I would love to see a scene like that. And we are also, what else is happening in this episode? We finally got a probe down onto Venus through this ultra thick atmosphere. It's super hot on Venus. It's something like 800 degrees or something. Like, it melts lead. But we got a probe down to the surface, and we're in the impact crater of Eros, and the protomolecule is alive, and it's built some sort of structure. Almost feels like the interior of an antenna or something, but something's going on there. It ain't dead. So we've got protomolecule confirmed in 3 places. We have it in the impact crater on Venus. We have it in the belt where the Rocinante left their sample, and we have it on Ganymede in the form of Caliban. But it's like Naomi said, it's still out there, and it would make total sense that Mao's got other projects as well. And what are Mao's intentions? It's like when Christian was talking it over with her security advisor. It's like, of course he wants to convert you over to his cause. He wants you to support the proto-molecule project. That's his aim. And Christian's willing to go along with the meeting if that's what she thinks. But maybe it's a trap. And why? It doesn't make sense that it's a trap, but maybe it's a trap, and the fact that it makes no sense is why it is. You know, this is the crazy convoluted logic of political negotiation and whatnot. Anyhow, I'm psyched to see another episode. We're basically at the end of the season. It's weird because my mind isn't there. I'm not treating this like a typical season finale, even though maybe I ought to be, because I know it's not the end of the book. We started a new book in episode 6. I know this book carries on into season 3, but that doesn't mean we don't have some crazy stuff happening in these last couple episodes coming up. So, I can't wait. If you guys can't wait, and you want to get a few episodes ahead, check out my Patreon, because I'm 4 episodes ahead over there. We're already in season 3. So if that's something you're interested in, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/NeilTalks, and it's a great way to support the channel on top of that. You can also check out full-length reactions there, and you can vote in polls for future shows that I react to. So, on that note, everybody, thanks so much. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and until next time, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.